Penguins, what is up? We freaking dominated last night, and so I'm like
holy
on my like go-go juice right now. I'm ready to go.
Yeah, someone else feel like 10-0?
Oh my God.
Rip.
It was a slaughter on the ice last night with the Vancouver Canucks, and I am all horned up for it. It is so exciting.
I'm also horned up for that. Now, I'll say this. I've seen so many like of the typical people you see that constantly complain about the Flames. Are like, oh, it's only preseason. It's only preseason. However, if the Flames would have got thrubbed 10-0 by the Canucks, they would have been asking to fire the coaching staff.
Yeah.
They would have been down their throats. So, like, you got to also get excited when your team does that.
Yep.
A little bit.
And what a way to start off the preseason. And even it was so funny. So I brought my mom to the game last night. She knows absolutely nothing about hockey. More so than I know nothing about hockey. I'm going to like clarify there, which is totally fine. It was just like a nice little mother-daughter night out.
Yep.
And we're driving back. And at that time, we didn't stay for the whole game because we couldn't. But it was like 4-0 at that time. I didn't see the rest of the slaughter that occurred, which would have been glorious.
Missed 6 goals.
I missed 6 goals. Come on. These games are usually what? Like 2-3 goals? Like on average?
Preseason can be a variety of results.
It's a mixed bag.
It can be a 1-0 shootout win. It can be 10-0.
So my mom, she goes, yeah, we're probably going to win tonight, but we're just like not finishers. And I was like, excuse me, Mom. What the fuck did you just say?
Mom, we always finish.
And then she goes, and I'm like, Mom, no. So you know what? I think that this is the perfect way to start off the preseason because you never know. Yeah. You never know.
We playing for the cup now.
We can bring it home.
Are we playing for the cup now?
I thought I told you.
We're back, bitch.
Yo, and you can find me in the chilling with Jerome. Got my
we are chilling with Jerome.
Baby, we gonna bring it home.
C's flaming on my chest.
We're gonna play this song every time we talk about the Flames now.
just for like a little bit of hope.
yeah, absolutely. Okay, so
we're
not
back tonight, right?
Yeah, but we're not idiots. We know this is preseason, so don't jump in the comments and be like, "You Vancouver fans." We get it. And listen, there was a bit of an unmatched lineup last night. Like,
really?
It was a little more of the Flames starters were out there than Vancouver, one might say, if you were defending the Canucks. That being said, both teams had what they wanted to accomplish. Calgary wanted to gain some confidence.
Which we did.
Calgary wanted to get some of their players going, like, I don't know, Huberdeau, Kadri, Coronado, which we did. Those are your 3 stars, by the way, in that order of the game. There's a lot of things Calgary wanted to accomplish from there. Maybe, I don't know, this negative fan base over the summertime, maybe just give them something to like,
to be like, ha!
Yeah, just brighten up a little bit. Like you're going to see some glimpses of good in this season. So I think both teams accomplished. Well, actually, Vancouver accomplished nothing. But I think Calgary accomplished it. I think you'll see they're going to play them again, a different lineup against them next time. And of course, the split squad game is coming up here as well. Those are always fun because it's always fun to have your team in 2 places at once. It's like time travel.
And I'm gonna be there tonight.
Singing again?
Singing the songs tonight.
Tonight you get the American anthem back.
I know.
Yeah.
I hear you have a juicy anthem for me later, though.
I do, yeah. This one, we're gonna get to it later, but it's kind of on the theme of another big star. We did Beyonce last week.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna go to Fergie, but we'll wait till that later.
Oh,
Fergalicious.
No. Oh no. Okay.
But I ain't promiscuous.
Well, I can't wait to analyze that one because I have a feeling I'm gonna have a lot to say. But you know what? That being said, Flames hockey is back in the Dome, and I couldn't be happier to be there last night at the Dome.
Yeah, Coronado scored last night.
Yeah.
That's fun.
Yeah, and the thing
Kadri.
is what I love about preseason and like leading up to home opener is like I get to like see who's back from the previous year in terms of like the staff.
Yep.
And like there's so many new people, so many fun people, and it's just like it's a really nice vibe. It's like coming back on your first day of school and seeing your friends after summer vacation. And it's like it's wholesome and really good, and we absolutely annihilated last night.
I have a little bit of a bone to pick with you, pun intended.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, you posted a video last night, but no big deal.
Oh,
I get it. But you said my one true love, and then you were like being
embracing.
all handsy with Harvey the Hound.
I was not getting
Oh,
handsy.
I saw the video.
That was a kosher grade A hug. And I gave our big furry friend a hug because I missed him. So you know what? Don't be insecure.
Wow.
Don't let it threaten our
saying,
love.
I thought we had true love, and then you said he's your one and only true love on social media.
Listen, I thought that he was both of our true loves, and it was this, like he's our good boy.
You're a good boy.
Yeah.
Okay, fine.
So you know what? This is forever. Remember that, okay? But I had to give our dog a little bit of love here.
Most dogs have short lifespans, but this dog just keeps going.
Harvey was doing the thing last night, and it was really nice fun to see.
Absolutely. Great to see in the Wrangler side of things. Ben Jones got a goal to go up 9-0. Connor Zeri. So there were some good Wrangler moments too.
Yeah, it's just
which I always love.
I don't know. I just feel refreshed after last night. I don't know what it is about an absolute spanking on the ice that I love. Like I'm just like, oh,
I know what it is. It's that we absolutely don't like the Vancouver Canucks, and you just know that even though it's preseason, it would have been very hard to look at Twitter or X, whatever you want to call it. Would have been hard to look at your phone in the morning. Also, preseason wasn't always on TV, but last night it sure was.
Okay, so hear me out. I was talking to this guy, a new guy, like super new that I don't even know if it's a thing, right? We just matched and it was great.
Ooh.
So, but I was like, he's like, what are you doing tonight? I'm like, I am singing the songs at the Dome. And then later that night, he was like, yeah, I tried to like get to a TV to see you sing. And I was like, oh no, it's preseason. Probably not televised.
It was televised.
It was televised. So catch me on your TV, I guess.
God, were you on TV last night?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know the intricacies of what is being broadcasted and what isn't. So
yeah, nor do I.
And I can't even care to keep up. So I'm like, I just go, I sing the songs, and I have a great time at the games.
Absolutely. So that's exciting for the Flames. They're back at it. You said tonight, but you got to remember this is Wednesday morning. You don't ruin the illusion.
You're right.
Live.
I'm sorry. From
the Oodle Noodle Studios, local, loved, and delicious here in Marteloup.
So you know what? If you're ever around, come and say hi and get yourself some noodles on the way here, and bring me some of their their butter chicken macaroni.
Yeah, which was delicious.
Yeah, it was very, very good.
However, my tum-tum was not happy with my decision last time.
The shrimps were singing. They were like,
you know what? It's not Oodle Noodle's fault. I love their food. It's
just your bowel disposition.
Just can't eat creamy food. I've realized.
I do it, but I know the risk.
Menu.
I know we both did, and we both knew the risk, and we suffered the consequences. But you know what? I would do it again and again and again. So
do it over and over again. Everything today is a T Swift lyric in my head right now.
This is ridiculous. Okay.
Can we go on? Okay, that's the Flames report. Yay.
Yay. Let's have a great rest of preseason and not suck for the rest of the season. How about that?
Yeah, we're going to make the playoffs.
We're really positive today. I like this.
We're back. All right, speaking of Taylor Swift.
Oh God, there's so much going on.
I know. I feel like she's everywhere.
But here's the thing. For those of you listening and you're like, God damn, please just get to the sports stuff. This has to do with sports. So first of all, I think I want to get into what Taylor has been doing lately and the activities that she has been partaking in outside of her legendary Eras tour that's going on. So allegedly. Her and Mr. Travis Kelce from the Kansas City Chiefs are allegedly dating. And I think that it is the most magical thing because here's the story. Here's the story.
I'm listening.
Travis Kelce went to a Taylor Swift concert back in July. And you know, all the Swifties, I guess they're like trading friendship bracelets and stuff with each other. It's super cute. And I'm all for it. So he decided to partake in the fun. And he made his own little friendship bracelet with his phone number on it. And he wanted to give it to Miss Taylor Swift. He didn't get the opportunity to do so.
Aww.
I know. I was like, that's actually really cute. If some guy, like, if I had a fan base and they were doing a thing and some guy was like, I'm gonna be your biggest fan too, but I'm also gonna give you my phone number.
Also, that's ballsy.
Bing! Oh my my gosh.
She's the biggest thing right now.
She's the biggest thing.
She's the Beatles of our generation.
But you know what? He won the Super Bowl, so he's got big dick swinging energy right now.
But he and a whole team won the Super Bowl. She is doing this all on her own.
But he was such a star, though.
Yeah, okay.
Like with him and his brother during that game, and having like they played against each other, and his mom was there, and it was just this big thing. And I'm like, you know what? He's also hot. He is so hot. Have you seen him?
I'm gonna look this up.
Please look this up. I'm gonna tell the rest of the story to our lovely, lovely listeners.
Yeah, you go.
So apparently he didn't get the chance to give Taylor this friendship bracelet, but now they have been spotted driving around in convertibles. Taylor Swift attended a Chiefs game literally the other day, and apparently, so like during the tour, how Taylor gets from backstage to, you know, getting ready to pop up on stage, she gets carted in what looks like a janitor's cart for like safety and security and surprise factor of the show. So allegedly, she was carted into the suite that she was standing in a popcorn cart. They had to shove her into a cart to get her there, because can you imagine her walking through the absolute mob that would happen?
But it wouldn't be the same mob as if she was spotted at her own concert, because a lot of football guys aren't going to care.
But you know what? I'm going to tell you this. I'm going to be bold, and I'm going to say a lot of football guys are also Swifties at heart. They've bopped along a time or two. They've tapped a toe.
Is there any evidence of this?
I'm gonna find some.
Okay.
If you are listening to this and you love football and you identify as a man and you love Taylor Swift, slide into my DMs because I want to talk to you. But no, it's just really cute to see this, because people online are saying that they're in their butterflies kind of phase of their relationship. And I'm like,
cute, by the way. I looked him up.
He's sexy. Woo! It's ridiculous.
So the popcorn cart works once, but they can't keep doing that game after game where people are getting mobbing the popcorn people.
But here's what I like about this situation. Knowing how gigantic Taylor Swift's fame is right now. Yep. She is risking it for the biscuit going to this game. She's putting it on the line for this guy, because she wouldn't just step out of her house for just anybody. Just a random date.
Do you think he knows that if he fucks this up, he'll be a song?
He's for sure going to be a song.
Oh, yeah.
Where it's going to be some Varsity Blues themed, and I can't wait for the entire love story to unfold. You
super blew it.
Yeah, you super freaking blew it. No, but
maybe he won't. Maybe this will be. I
secretly want this to work.
Maybe this will be her one true love.
And I'm an old, single, pessimistic lady, and this is lighting my heart on fire for the both of them.
Girl, you're not old.
I feel old.
Sure, but you're not.
Okay, well, you know what? We'll deal with that later. But Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce, I love you, and please continue to love each other, because this is a whirlwind to watch your romance unfold, and don't let us down. Okay, please give us what we've all been waiting for. In other news,
she was in Calgary, I heard recently.
I hear Taylor Swift was in Calgary. Oh God.
I can't hear myself.
No.
She can't hear herself.
Don't regret it one bit, because he had it coming.
Oh, honey. Okay.
That's the clip. Sorry.
Okay. I'm going to start this conversation off I do not condone bullying of any kind. And I think that what this girl has been served online has been really, really mean and unnecessary. And I want to send love out to her right now, because
what are people saying online though?
Okay, so let's give some context.
Yeah, back it up a little bit.
This girl, her name is Serafina, and she decided that she wanted to pay tribute to her love, Taylor Swift, at the UFC in a performance. I don't know what the context was in terms of was it an open mic? Was it a start of the school year kind of celebration? I don't know.
Well, she had a bleacher of people sitting there, maybe
a pep rally.
Yeah, maybe it was an open mic.
I don't know. So I took a little bit of I took her video and I did some digging and I found her account. And there's another video of her singing in a stairwell. And she says she's getting over her performance anxiety by singing her favorite Taylor Swift song at her school. And she was really excited. And so she performed in front of everybody. And I guess the performance didn't go the way that she planned. And people were obviously witnessing this and had their phones out and they posted it online. And they are just tearing her to bits.
But nothing doesn't get posted online these days.
I know.
So you gotta always
out.
They're always recording.
You gotta know that that's you take that risk. And I will say that, was it the best Taylor Swift performance I've heard? No, because there was probably a lot of technical factors that were going against her at that moment in time.
Yeah, that's it. It was.
Come on, Lyle.
It was the technical factors.
She was dressed to the nines in her Taylor Swift best, and she was trying. She was, you know what? I love you, girl. Good for you.
Maybe we should have her on the show.
Maybe
she could perform it here.
I mean, I don't know if we have the space for that in here, but we could try.
We'll make it over here on this side of the studio.
Well, the thing is, the comments were really mean. Somebody said, bring back bullying. And I was like, we're not going to do that. We're not going to do that. Okay. If you're like me and you've sat through any open mic ever, we're going to clap. If you love the performance, clap. If you hate the performance, also clap. Okay. Please. Like, don't ruin somebody's confidence. But yeah, somebody else said, it's not Taylor Swift, it's Taylor Sheesh.
Oh no.
I know. But you know what, girl, keep doing what you're doing. Like,
you said Barstool?
Barstool shared it.
Oh boy.
Let's just take a look. I'm going to pull it up on their Instagram right now, see how many views it has. Because it's the first thing on Barstool right now. Barstool Berta, not the...
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, right. That makes more sense. I was like, they're picking that up from...
No. Well, they have offshoots of their stuff. It's at 45,000 views on their Instagram right now, but the video that I saw on TikTok was well over like 300,000.
But she's obviously not embarrassed by it because she commented going, hey, that's me.
She's like, that's me. So you know what? If you love it, girl, stand by your art. Stand by your art because... And
I will say this. I want to give context. That clip, not the greatest, because it kind of shows where she was like...
It showed exactly where she messed up.
Yeah. You watch her whole performance and the crowd was kind of into it, honestly. She was walking up the stairs and they were clapping. So
she was doing her thing.
It wasn't like some horrific scene where she's like being embarrassed in front of her whole class. Like she had some followers. And I bet there were a few boys, if that's what she's into, in that crowd who were like, hell yeah, girl.
Hell yeah, girl.
You can be my T Swift.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're like,
I bet so.
I'll break your heart. You can write some songs about it. Oh, man. No, but lots of love to our sweet girl, Serafina, and her beautiful performance. But yeah, Taylor Swift, she was in Calgary.
Oh, who knew? I would have gone and saw her if I would have known she was here.
I know.
Days ago.
It's just, you never know who's going to pop up in our beautiful city, right?
Yeah.
Just one of those things. My God. Okay. We did have some really sad news.
Yeah.
This is actually really, really heartbreaking. Former Anaheim Ducks player was killed in a motorcycle crash on Saturday in Nashville, and he was only 29 years old.
That's sad.
Yeah, and I am going to let you pronounce his name because I am scared to mess it up. His name was...
Nick Cardills.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that's how you say it.
Yeah, and I just...
Yeah, that's very sad. Apparently, too, like no alcohol was involved in either side, which you always kind of assume in a motorcycle and to say like Nashville, but it wasn't that. It's just, I tell you, motorcycles look so fun.
I want my motorcycle license.
I know, but then everyone I know who is big into motorcycling has a horrible story, either of a family member or a spouse or something who's either really injured or
has been like on the verge of death.
I've heard these stories in my own circles so many times. I'm like, I just think I couldn't do it.
The thing is like, if I were to get a motorcycle, I would drive like such a grandma and I would go like on a track, like put me on a track. I don't need to be on the wide open road.
Yeah.
Just like make it an enclosed kind of experience. But our hearts go out to the Cardill.
Well, don't me say it twice, because now what if I'm wrong? I'm wrong twice.
Our hearts go out to your family, and seriously,
Yeah.
that's just tragedy. Crazy tragedies like that happen every day, and it sucks when when you have some sort of like connection with them, and you don't even know them personally, kind of thing, right?
The hockey community is small, so when these things happen, it's tough on the whole whole community. How many players and families was he close to? How many players did he play with throughout his career? And it is very sad. And our thoughts and prayers go out to him and his family, or his family left behind.
Definitely. So we also wanted to mention that the Super Bowl performance was announced, and I don't know how to feel about it.
Yeah, I actually want to know your feelings. That's really all I cared about in this one.
I know. Okay, so Usher is performing at the Super Bowl. Do I love Usher? Hell yeah. I love Usher. Usher's great.
So what's your negativity towards
What's
him?
my qualm with
What's your qualm? Yeah.
So you remember when J-Lo performed, her and Shakira performed at the Super Bowl halftime show?
Yes.
So initially, and you will find this out if you watch J-Lo's documentary on Netflix about the whole experience.
Okay.
Initially, it was supposed to be just her performance. Shakira wasn't involved.
Shakira.
Yeah, which fun, right? You think, oh, great, like they get to do it together, right?
Yeah.
What really hurt J-Lo and kind of the entire Latin community is why do we need to feel like we need to carry this message and this performance?
Do we need to go all board, or can we just have given it to one and then done the one next year?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
And so then I think about it like, okay, Usher, he's fantastic. He's legendary, but like, is he at the top of his game right now?
No.
So who's to say that they couldn't have been like Usher and so-and-so, right? So why does it have to be
just Usher?
No. Yeah, like why did J-Lo have to have somebody supporting her?
Oh, yes.
When, okay, sure, J-Lo isn't at necessarily the top of her game either, but now we have Usher and he gets to do it by himself.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I understand what you're saying.
It's going to be interesting.
Is it inequality on the female to male spectrum here?
Maybe it could be. There's so many things that it could be.
But I will say this. Wasn't the last Super Bowl, wasn't it like 7 different people? Like, wasn't it like...
Well, the one where it was like Eminem and 50 Cent and all this stuff. I liked that because they were like, we're just going to bring everybody and it's going to be a celebration of the genre. Right? I
liked it too. And it was really cool. Like normally Super Bowl halftime shows are all about like the big lights and the big stage, but that was a cool set they built too.
Yeah.
Like trailers and different things coming out. It was a cool halftime show.
Yeah. So I don't know. I have total faith that Usher's going to knock it out of the park and it's going to be entertaining and he's going to do his little dancey dance and he's going to sing some cool runs and it's going to be fantastic. But it just, when these announcements come out, you can't help but think of what the process is of how they decide who to perform on what is technically, I would say, the biggest stage there is, right? You know, like even when Gaga performed at the Super Bowl, she was like, it doesn't get any bigger than this.
Yeah.
Right.
I have one prediction.
Okay.
Some people will love it and others will absolutely hate it.
Wow.
And they'll both make their opinions known online.
Oh, yeah. I will be like live tweeting or Xing or whatever the heck we're going to be doing at that time.
It's so funny. Like there's not many more things in the world that are more polarizing than a Super Bowl halftime show.
Yeah.
And you get to see people feel passionately on both sides of every single show.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Even happens at the Grey Cup, to be honest. Like it's like when Keith Urban did his Grey Cup show in Calgary.
It was amazing. But
amazing. And I was like, this is the best thing ever. And then people were like, oh, but he's not Canadian. And oh, wasn't Bryan Adams available that day? And you're like, shut up.
Maybe he wasn't available that day.
Yeah, even if he was available, shut up.
Yeah.
Like this is cool. They put an effort to it. He was awesome.
Yeah. If the performance is great, then great. Also, here's kind of what I wanted to see with the Super Bowl announcement, considering that the Rolling Stones are coming out with new music.
Oh, yeah.
That would have been something to have the Rolling Stones play.
Yeah.
That would have been amazing.
We want to go see the Rolling Stones final tour. Well, we assume the final tour.
Oh, I mean, it could be one of those things where they're gonna keep doing
Just
it
keep
until they're
going.
inches away from
Yeah.
death. But
maybe they'll get to the point where they're like Futurama, where there's heads in a jar up there singing. I'd still go watch heads in a jar version.
I would do it too. I'd like it, it'll be great. I don't know. Good for you, Usher. Can't wait to see you sing and dance. It's gonna be something.
Absolutely.
But I hear you have an anthem for me, and I think I know which one it is.
Well, yeah. So listen, people keep sending these in, so we're gonna keep doing them.
Yeah.
But this one follows along the theme a little bit of last week, which was Beyonce. Now, we've typically done anthems that are like kind of funny and not the greatest or whatever. And that last one was just inspirational. But you just got back from Beyonce, right? Like, how can we not? So this one's kind of back on the original premise of this segment. This is Fergie at the NBA All-Star game 5 years ago today, or roughly today, this winter.
Oh, God. Here we go. Buckle up, everybody, because I know what we're in for. Oh, man.
And the rockets red glare, the bombs bursting in air.
Some things aren't meant to be sexy.
Gave proof
Oh.
through the night
Oh.
that a flag was still there.
Oh, man.
Oh, there she goes.
Does that star spangled
Oh, boy.
banner yet wave?
Oh, God. Oh, God. Look. They're laughing. The players are laughing. Oh, mommy.
And
Oh, boy.
Well, she kind of
Let's play some basketball.
she kind of brought it back at the end.
A little bit.
That last note was good. Then she went, let's play some basketball.
Oh, man. That
Okay.
When people say, when they talk about bad anthems, they talk about that.
Is it? I honestly had never really, I'm not a basketball fan, so I've never really tuned into this one.
Except for the Calgary Surge.
We're playing basketball.
Yeah. No, this I think it proves that if you're going to sing an anthem, just keep it simple.
You shouldn't try and do too much with it.
Keep it simple.
And the funniest part of this one is, again, we know the video up right now, but the funniest thing is just the players kept getting panned the camera.
And they were holding back laughter.
They were trying so hard not to laugh. But that was an intense version. And what's up with the like the raising it? Like, I know it's Fergie, but like,
I don't know. I'll send you this later. There's a performance of Fergie. I think it was on like Good Morning America or something.
Yeah.
And she decides to do like a couple cartwheels while she's singing, like over and over and over again. And it is the wildest thing. So like Fergie's always been one for the flair and the dramatics in her performances. So I don't know whose kind of like production decision it was to try and make the national anthem sexy, but I think unfortunately it missed the mark. And that being said, Fergie's Fergalicious album was something that changed my life.
But
so
I ain't promiscuous. And if you were suspicious, so that shit was fictitious. Me too. The fact that I know very few song lyrics off heart, but I know Fergalicious. I can go word for word in that song.
Yeah.
That played like a little role in my life, I think.
It's in my blood at this point. But you know what, Fergie? I think you deserve a redemption anthem because I know you've got the voice to do it.
Yeah, just keep it simple, dog.
Yeah, man. Okay, well.
Okay, what do you rank that one? You got to give a score.
That's a 4.
Oh, okay.
That's a 4 because she knows better.
There you go. I love that. So,
yeah.
I've learned that you're very sympathetic unless they know better.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah, if you've been in it for a while, you should know better.
Understand.
Somebody should have like heard you practicing at least and gone, hey, maybe not.
Yeah, fair enough.
Right?
Do you know who I get to meet tonight?
Who do you get to meet?
Because it's Wednesday.
Who do you get to meet tonight?
Mark Messier.
Ooh, that's really cool.
I do. And Lanny, well, I've met Lanny McDonald a few times in my life.
Did you see the video of Lanny McDonald getting a hole-in-one?
No.
On the golf course?
No. Recently?
Recently.
Oh, cool.
It's the cutest thing. Please go check it out on TikTok.
Ask that. But yeah, I'm pretty excited to meet. I've seen Mark Messier. Never really got to meet him and shake his hand. So I'm doing that tonight with the Canucks. Yeah.
Oh, so
but you can't just have one. That's his old chip ad.
Yep.
Gonna bring that up.
Can't just have one.
Yeah, if you happen to be, I'm going to plug it one more time because it's finally here. If you happen to be a hockey fan, you want to come watch some amazing junior hockey and listen to some great local music, come on down to the Max Bell Center Wednesday to Saturday. Games run 12 hours a day from 11 a.m. to 11 p.m. And if you're there and you see me, say hi and just come watch some great hockey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's going to be amazing.
If you have a ticket tonight, they were super expensive for this the Canucks banquet tonight. I think we have over 880 tickets sold right now.
Mamma mia.
But if you get to come out tonight, say hi as well. But Mark Messier, Lanny McDonald, Gord Miller of TSN is going to be the host. We're just going to listen and talk about the classic Battle of Albertas from the 80s and 90s. It's going to be fun. I'm a little kid in a candy store.
It's going to be so great. Okay, well, you know what? Flames Nation citizens, we're going to keep it short and sweet this week. But
we got it because it's hockey season coming up.
We got shit to do.
So much to talk about.
I know. Okay, so if you see any of us two out and about, like I said, please come say hi. Send us all of your inquiries and things that we should be watching and listening to and anthems that I should be critiquing, big or small. Please slide into the DMs. We love to hear from you. We want to chat sports and Calgary and all fun things going on.
So many chats.
So many chats. We're just chit-chatting over here. Okay, well, we will see you next week.
Bye.
Bye.
Hey guys, thanks for watching. Be sure to check out more of our content right here on the Flames Nation YouTube page. We had a bunch of great long-form interviews. You can check out some videos we've done as well outside of the studio. And of course, if you want more writing or merchandise stuff, flamesnation.ca or nationgear.ca. Appreciate you watching.